Welcome to Sports Talk. I'm Bob,
No, Amit.
and today we're going to talk about two bowls. Which bowls are we talking about?
We're talking about the Pro Bowl and the Super Bowl.
Woo! It's going to be a good time on Sports Talk. All right, Amit, let's talk about the Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl, well, first of all...
Why do we have a Pro Bowl?
I'm sorry?
Why do we have a Pro Bowl? Why would a player in a game, in a sport like the NFL, where you can, get injured so easily in a game, okay,
Yeah.
what does every player want more? A Pro Bowl ring or a Super Bowl ring?
Oh, Super Bowl win.
Exactly.
100%.
A Pro Bowl, you call yourself a Pro Bowler, but at the end of the day, you risk an injury, like that Steelers guy who got injured in the Pro
Yeah.
Bowl. Well, what's that do for your career? It's ultimately,
No, it actually helps you a lot because the Pro Bowl, what the Pro Bowl does is they grab the best players of the conference. So if you're named to the Pro Bowl, it means you're one of the best players of that position in your conference. So I mean, then you get people to know you because they say, "Oh, this guy's a good player. He's gonna go in the Pro Bowl. Let's see how this linebacker, this quarterback, or this running back plays."
but what if you get hurt?
See, it's actually really hard getting hurt in the Pro Bowl,
Because they don't really play hard.
and because in the Pro Bowl they almost don't tackle. Literally, they have the rule that you just gotta grab a player,
Oh, really?
hug him, and the player.
So is it fun to watch the Pro Bowl?
It's actually not fun to watch. I mean,
Because
the
it's not that
jokes
competitive.
because it's a joke. Like it's not actually a real game. So the coaches and the players do a lot of stupid stuff in the
Yeah.
Pro Bowl. So it's funny watching it, but sometimes it actually gets very boring because it's drives where the players don't play well and they just run the ball, so it's not that fun.
And it wasn't in Hawaii either. And they had lots of rain in Florida. And so it was raining the
yeah.
whole time.
I watched part of it. I watched the second quarter, and it was raining very, very hard. I mean,
So yeah, I missed that game. I used to watch when I watched the NBA, like
yeah.
the
But that's actually a good game.
yeah. I mean, it's a score fest.
Yeah.
You see some really you see players take some shots that maybe they wouldn't normally take.
Yeah,
you see
but
some dunks, but
But it's an actual game. I like the Pro
it is,
Bowl.
I guess, more of a game. I've never actually watched the All-Star NHL games. Does baseball have
NHL.
one? I don't even know.
Yeah, it has the All-Star game.
The All-Star. That's right. I guess I don't. To our listeners out there, it's pretty evident I don't know much about baseball. Since the other day, a couple weeks ago, you told me Los Angeles has two baseball teams. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
The Dodgers and who? And you're like, the Angels. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. All right, so Pro Bowl. All right, I guess let's players shine. Any other thoughts on the Pro Bowl? They said they should have never left. It should never have left Hawaii. The weather's too good in Hawaii. They said they moved it to Florida and it rained. But I personally like games where the weather's a factor, whether
Yeah.
it's rain, snow, or cold temperatures. Not so much really hot temperatures because then that becomes quite dangerous for the players. But cold, nobody gets frostbite because they take precaution.
Yeah.
But I like cold weather. It affects.
Yeah.
Probably affects Does it affect even the ball, like the temperature of the air inside the ball? Like it affect, I like different factors. I like rain.
Yeah.
You can see, but it's sloppy. But it makes it a little bit different.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, most games aren't rainy or snowy. So when you have the occasional snowy game, you're like, wow, okay, now there's a whole new factor. So
True, yeah.
okay, so Pro Bowl. Yeah.
This Pro Bowl, nobody takes it serious. Like Jason Garrett, the Cowboys coach, that was the coach that, the head coach of the NFC team, he threw up a challenge, the challenge flag, the red flag, to challenge a penalty. He obviously knows that you can challenge a penalty. He did it just for fun and laughing, so nobody takes it serious. So it's funny, but at the same time, it's kind of boring to watch players just play like it's a joke.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about a bowl where players are not going to play like it's a joke. Upcoming Super Bowl in Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It is covered, even though Atlanta this week had some really cold temperatures.
Yes,
I heard
it's closed. You can close it or open the.
Well, they're going to close it, I think.
But
I heard it's supposed to be 60 by Sunday, but it was, I think, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. It was 17. It was well below freezing. And I know that my nieces and nephew had school canceled because there was a talk about rain, and they were afraid the rain was going to freeze, maybe black ice, but that shouldn't affect Sunday's game. So I'm just going to come out and ask you, who's going to win, and what's the point spread going to be?
I think Patriots are winning.
Yeah.
28-24.
Okay.
Rams are going to be up by 3. And in the last drive, Tom Brady is going to play really good. All the Patriots team is going to play really, really well, and they're going to score a touchdown and end it.
Sorry, we just got an email.
Yeah.
Probably from an angry listener.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I think it's going to be actually a very, very good game. Two good teams. One didn't have they had a really good season. It was 11-5, but it's not that good as some people thought. Some people were saying Patriots we're gonna have a perfect season this one, like 16-0.
No, they had a rough season.
I never thought that was gonna happen, but they finished 11-5, which isn't.
What was the Rams record?
13-3.
Oof.
A great record. So yeah, but Patriots are gonna play really good in the Super Bowl. They have a lot of experience, and all of them want Tom Brady to get the 6th rings. Only the Patriots team and the people who live in Boston. The rest of the world wants them to lose.
Yeah. Okay. Now, you think the Patriots are going to win, but who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for the Rams, 100%.
And why is that?
Because I don't like the Patriots.
Why is that? Are you a hater?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, well, at least you're honest.
First of all, nobody likes the team who always go to the Super Bowl.
That's true. It's true.
Like the Cowboys, they're actually a very hated team.
But they're America's team.
Yeah, but
whatever that means.
It was America's team back in the 70s and 90s with Roger Staubach in the 70s and Troy Aikman in the 90s. But right now, can you actually call them America's team?
No. I don't know if you could ever call them that.
And, there's a lot of factors to hate the Cowboys, like Jerry Jones or Michael Irvin. So yeah, a lot of people hate the Patriots.
Let's talk about Tom Brady. GOAT or no GOAT? I should explain to our listeners.
Yeah.
GOAT stands for greatest of all time. I know that people were talking about the LeBron versus the MJ during the last finals. He's LeBron, but a lot of people said, well, no, Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
But Jordan did have a much better supporting cast with him at the Bulls than LeBron was at the Cavs. They said it was just like amateur hour.
Yeah.
So
Kelly's gonna have a very bad season this one. Without LeBron, they're nothing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I don't know why they still say this, that Patriots are the underdogs because nobody thinks they're nobody is rooting for them.
Yeah.
But can you actually call them the underdogs when they have already won 5 Super Bowls with the same quarterback?
Yeah, I think underdogs. Just because someone's rooting against you,
it doesn't mean
that you
now. If people really think you're gonna lose, and if we beat Cowboys Patriots, and everybody thinks Patriots are gonna win, Cowboys are the underdogs there because nobody. I mean, there can be a lot of people that's rooting for them, but the rest of the people think that they're not gonna win.
Yeah. No. Let's talk about the coaching matchup. Young coach, 33, Sean McVay.
Yeah.
66-year-old Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Twice literally twice Sean McVay's age.
Yeah.
Does Sean McVay have a chance? I mean, can he possibly, in his youth, outcoach Bill Belichick, who's seen it all? I mean, talk about...
They have a chance.
They have a chance?
But I think, even though they have a chance, they're not winning it. Sean McVay, even though he doesn't have that much experience in playoffs and everything, he knows very well his players because all of them started with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's something that Bill Belichick does have with some of them, but not with all of them. There's a lot of young players in the Patriots, Sonny Michel, some other defensive players. So, Sean McVay knows literally every player that's in his team. Bill Belichick doesn't.
And how much playoff experience
Most
does
of
his
them,
team have?
Bill Belichick knows them, but not all of them. Rams, they don't have that much
And the
playoff
quarterback
experience.
is young.
Yeah, all the teams, all the players in the team are really young. Well, not all of them, but some stars like Todd Gurley or Jared Goff, they're really young. So,
All right. I assume you'll be watching the game then Sunday?
obviously.
As will I. Halftime show. Who cares?
Maroon 5.
There has to be some other special guests. I don't know.
They
Maybe
have
there'll be
a
some
special
surprise.
guest. I don't know him.
It'd be cool if they sing a song. He's got the moves like Jagger.
They're gonna sing it.
It would be so cool if Mick Jagger showed up.
Yeah, that would be really
but
cool.
he's bigger than Maroon 5.
Yeah.
And I think the Rolling Stones did actually the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be awesome. I'm not sure they could convince Mick Jagger to show up. He's older and he probably calls the shots.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping no matter what, no matter who wins, it's a close game.
Yeah.
I would like to see overtime, and not an overtime won by field goals either.
Yeah.
I want to see some Hail Marys.
Yeah.
Some crazy plays.
You're gonna see them. I'm telling you right now. Hail Mary from Jared Goff to Brandon Cooks or Robert Lewis, or from Tom Brady to Julian Edelman or Rob Gronkowski.
Well, anyways, let's hope it's a good Super Bowl.
Yeah, I really hope that.
Now, next week, there's going to be a special. I'll be out. There'll be a special guest that you'll be talking with, Sapo. And next week is going to be the soccer episode.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there'll be other soccer episodes in the future at some point. But next week will be the soccer. And the week after will be the somewhat late but still poignant post-Super Bowl analysis.
Yes.
And maybe we can look at the upcoming NFL season later in the year. So we'd like to thank all of our listeners out there. Again, this is Sports Talk. I'm Bob.
I'm Amit.
And we'll see you next week.